So, you think you're paying for that seat? Ever booked a flight last minute and been shocked by the price? You're not alone. We've all been there, wondering how a tiny seat crammed between a snoring businessman and a crying baby could cost so much. But here's the kicker. The price of your ticket might not even be what's keeping the airline afloat. Shocking, right? But the ticket price deception. It's a common misconception that airlines are raking in huge profits from the sale of economy class tickets. But the reality is far more complex and surprising. Here's the truth. Airlines don't always make huge profits from selling those economy seats. In fact, the revenue generated from these seats often barely covers the operational costs. In fact, sometimes they even lose money on them. Yes, you heard that right. The cost of running an airline is astronomical, and the price of an economy ticket often doesn't reflect the true cost of the journey. The cost of fuel, aircraft maintenance, salaries, it all adds up, leaving slim margins on basic fares. Fuel prices fluctuate, maintenance is constant, and staff need to be paid. All these factors contribute to the high operational costs. So, if airlines aren't making bank on your ticket, where's all the money coming from? The answer lies in the additional services and premium offerings. First class and business class tickets, for instance, come with a hefty price tag and higher profit margins. Let's just say they've gotten creative. From in-flight duty-free shopping to cargo services, and even those luxurious airport lounges, airlines have diversified their revenue streams. They offer a range of services that go beyond just transporting passengers from point A to point B. These additional services and premium offerings help airlines stay afloat and even thrive in a highly competitive industry. Baggage fees, a necessary evil. It's a question that every traveler has pondered at some point. As we stand in line at the airport, watching the numbers on the scale and the fees rack up, it's hard not to feel a twinge of frustration. But let's take a step back and explore how we got here. Remember the good old days when checking a bag was free? Yeah, me neither. It seems like a distant memory, a relic of a bygone era. Back then, air travel was a more straightforward affair. You bought your ticket, showed up at the airport, and your luggage was just part of the deal. No extra charges, no hidden fees. These days, airlines have turned baggage fees into an art form. It's almost as if they're competing to see who can come up with the most creative ways to charge us more. From hefty charges for checked bags to sneaky fees for carry-ons that barely fit in the overhead bin, every extra kilo comes at a price. And it's not just the weight. Sometimes, it's the dimensions of your bag that can trigger an additional fee. Picture this. You're at the gate, ready to board, and suddenly you're told that your carry-on is too big. You thought you measured it correctly, but the airline sizer says otherwise. Now you're faced with a choice. Pay the fee or leave something behind. It's a stressful situation that many of us have experienced. Sure, it's annoying, but it's a major cash cow for airlines. These fees generate billions of dollars in revenue each year. For some airlines, baggage fees are a significant portion of their income. It's a business model that has proven to be incredibly lucrative, even if it leaves passengers feeling nickel and dimed. But it's not just about baggage. Airlines have become masters at upselling, offering a whole buffet of add-ons that can quickly inflate your travel costs. From priority boarding to in-flight Wi-Fi, there's always something extra to buy. And let's not forget about those seat upgrades. Want to choose your seat? That'll be extra. Gone are the days when you could simply pick a seat at check-in. Now, if you want to sit with your travel companions or avoid the dreaded middle seat, you'll have to pay for the privilege. It's another way airlines have found to squeeze a little more money out of each passenger. Need some legroom? Prepare to shell out. Those extra inches of space can make a world of difference on a long flight, but they come at a premium. And if you're tall or just want to stretch out a bit, you'll have to decide if it's worth the cost. Feeling peckish? Better pack your own snacks, because those in-flight meals and drinks will cost you an arm and a leg. It's not just about the price either. The quality of in-flight food can be hit or miss. So many travelers opt to bring their own. But if you forget, be prepared to pay a premium for a sandwich or a drink. So, are baggage fees a necessary evil? Perhaps. They help keep base ticket prices lower, making air travel more accessible to a broader range of people. But they also add a layer of complexity and stress to the travel experience. As passengers, we have to navigate this maze of fees and decide what's worth paying for and what we can do without. In the end, it's all about finding a balance and making the best choices for our individual needs and budgets. But the allure of premium experiences. Now, let's talk about the fancy folks in business and first class. Those spacious seats, gourmet meals, and priority boarding come at a premium, literally. Airlines know that some travelers are willing to pay top dollar for a taste of luxury, and they've structured their pricing accordingly. The profits from these premium cabins often subsidize the lower fares in economy. Frequent flyer programs. Loyalty has its price. Think those frequent flyer miles are a free ticket to paradise. Think again. While loyalty programs can offer perks, they're also a clever way for airlines to encourage repeat business and gather valuable data about your travel habits. Plus, redeeming those miles often comes with blackout dates, limited availability, and hefty fees. The ancillary revenue game. The truth is, airlines are no longer just in the business of flying people from point A to point B. They've become masters of ancillary revenue, squeezing every last rupee from add-on services, fees, and partnerships. From travel insurance and car rentals to in-flight Wi-Fi and duty-free shopping, they've got their fingers in every pie. Why your wallet should care. So why should you care about the inner workings of airline economics? Because knowledge is power. When you understand the factors that influence airline pricing, you can make more informed decisions about your travel plans. By understanding how airlines make their money, you can become a savvier traveler. Pack light, fly during off-peak seasons, and always be on the lookout for deals and discounts. Airlines often have complex pricing strategies that can work to your advantage if you know what to look for. Be wary of those tempting add-ons. In-flight meals, extra legroom, and priority boarding can quickly add up. Sometimes these extras are worth it, but often they are just a way for airlines to increase their profits. Remember, every rupee saved is a rupee earned. And who couldn't use a little extra cash on their trip? By being mindful of your spending, you can stretch your travel budget further and maybe even afford an extra adventure or two. So, next time you book a flight, think about the economics behind it. Your wallet will thank you. Use travel apps and websites to compare prices and find the best deals. Sign up for airline newsletters and alerts to stay informed about special promotions. The more you know, the better equipped you'll be to make smart travel choices. Ultimately, understanding airline economics isn't just about saving money. It's about maximizing your travel experience. With a little knowledge and planning, you can enjoy your trips more and worry less about your budget. Happy travels!